What have you seen on film from Jayden Epps and from J.J. Starlin, and what challenges do they pose?
I mean, they're really high-level guards. Mintz is he's a three-dimensional guard. He can score it every imaginable way. He has a really good knack of getting fouled. He's got an it factor. You know, many of those men are from the DMV area. So, I mean, they're going to come in here with a chip, with an edge. You know, they're playing like a Big East opponent. It's a rivalry game. I mean, this will be a very physical game, a very heated game. Hopefully people come out early at Capital One. The game's going to start early. It'll be on Fox. But we want people in attendance, in their blue, in their gray, making sure that they come and support us at a high level. Be rowdy, be noisy, be passionate, get on your feet, right? Let's get it popping up in Capital One.
And Malik Brown is sort of an energy guy for them that comes off the bench and can sneak in, get offensive rebounds and secondary possessions. That was a problem against TCU. How have you addressed the idea of giving extra possessions in a single possession?
You know, we break it down in film. I mean, he has a very sneaky, he's got some very quick hands, very quick hands. I think they're really good when he's on the floor. Their pace is really good. He's a second opportunity guy. I don't think he's their main factor, but he's a main factor when they win. Right? I think he's a winning product on the floor for sure. I mean, really good player.
How important is it, we talk about the history of this rivalry, how important is it for both programs to start winning more consistently for the rivalry to really have a spark to it?
I mean, let's take Syracuse out of it. We have to win for us. I mean, the hell with Syracuse. I mean, we got to win for Georgetown. Right? I'm not here to build Syracuse as winning. Or I'm here to build Georgetown the right way. I'm here to instill a confidence and an enthusiasm and a will to develop and win. And if we happen to play against Syracuse, great. And if they're good and we're good, it makes it even better. But I'm not here to advocate for Syracuse, and they're not in the Big East. They may be an old member. I'm going to cheer for Big East, Creighton, Xavier, Providence, Connecticut, Marquette, St. John's. Those are the teams I'm cheering for when we're not in league play. Other than that, I hope everybody else loses.
When you've taken a look at Syracuse getting prepped for Saturday's game, what has jumped out to you on film and for your scout and your prep?
You know, they have two really good talented guards, and they have a really good team, really well coached. You know, they have good pedigree in terms of their continuity and who they are as a coaching staff and players. And, you know, it's a lot more so also on us just focusing on what we could do, and we've shown we can play with anyone. It's about just being committed to being the best version of ourselves and not taking any possessions for granted. And if we do that for a complete 40 minutes, we can deliver the results.
Do you feel like you're in a groove now? You've had a few games back, you know, after the long injury. Do you feel like, for lack of a better way of saying it, you feel like yourself?
I feel like, you know, I definitely feel like I'm getting to myself. I feel like, you know, I can shoot better. I feel like I could just get more comfortable in my reads and stuff like that. But, you know, it was definitely a positive sign seeing some shots go in the last game and just feeling like, I feel like defensively and offensively I'm in the right spots. And if I just continue to be in the right spots, then everything will fall into place. So.
Yep. What was that New York AAU scene like?
Oh, man, it's amazing. I played on the Pearson Cardinals, so I played with a bunch of great players. Cole Anthony, James Bouknight, Tyson Etienne, Joe Tucson at Texas Tech. So just playing with so much talent and playing against other teams with so much talent is nothing like it. It's unmatched, especially in New York with how much talent comes in and out of the city.
What has jumped out on film with their backcourt with Mintz and Starlin?
Those are their two guys. Coaches tell us we got to key in on them. We got to make sure that we do the right things, follow the scouting report. And that's the main thing. Everybody study the scouting report and know what everybody does. And I feel like we'll be fine.
How forward are you looking to playing in this game since it has been a big rivalry to this university?
I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I know it's a big rivalry. The fans love it. The fans are passionate about it. So I'm just ready. We prepare. I feel like we're more than prepared for this game. You know, I'm just ready to go into battle with my boys.
How happy are you, or how do you feel about playing this style of basketball, where it's obvious that you have freedoms that when you feel like you're in a position to take over, that you can take over?
It's great. Coach has that trust in me, and I trust him. I feel like my teammates trust me as well. We all have that trust factor. And I feel like us all being new and coming from different places and us being able to build trust with each other that fast, I feel like it's great. And that's progress in itself. So it feels good to have teammates and a coach who trusted me to do what I do down the stretch.
Thank you.
When you guys have started prepping for Syracuse, what kind of jumps out at you about who they have and what they do?
Yeah, they got a lot of guys on their team that can score the ball, a lot of shooters. You know, they're a very good team, really good coach coach team. So mainly just defense, stay in front of the defender and make sure we put a body on those who press the ball.
Did you run into any of them back on the AAU circuit or anything like that, or all those guys on Syracuse fresh and new to you?
Yeah, a lot of them were fresh and new. So Benny Williams, he was at Riverdale with me when I was at Riverdale. So
Georgetown wins on Saturday if
if you got box out and defend, that's the main thing. Box out and defend.